So we were doing something last time and we needed these and this, but I can't remember what I needed these and this for. And it's something to do with this floor. Ah, so it's here. It wasn't this one we needed. We needed a an andesite tunnel. Right, and an iron ingot. So we need 8 redstone, 1 quartz. Which you could probably just do this, it'd be quicker. Um, 1 quartz, a brassica thing which you can get upstairs. Oh yeah. That made the whole time. Like, I'm gonna need a bucket of lava, aren't I? I'm gonna need. What is next? I think it's one of these, right? Again, we can take like a whole stack. We can keep one. Then we can bin the rest. Right. I think it's a brass ingot, which is here. And then an iron plate. So today we're not going to be doing as long. We're doing a quicker, a shorter stream than I said I was going to do. So yesterday I said I'd be doing a long stream, but today I can't do a long stream, unfortunately. This, thank you. This, thank you. Hey. There we go. Okay. So now we just need to make an iron farm, which is, I think, uh, yeah. Take the stone. Got that. We got the stone. We need 2 iron. Right. And then we need the 5 glass panes. Let me just. Um. So yeah. We need a. We need a villager. We need a villager. I need to double check how I've made that go into the top. I used shoots, right? But I probably, yeah. I'll use shoots again. Fuck it. Why not? They're not hard to make. Now I just need. Why is this specific block not? That's really weird. Let's go and check out that building. Why not? Um, pretty certain I had emeralds somewhere, but apparently not. Oh no, I think I used them. I traded them for things that we needed. We're gonna, you can start that process. Then we just need to figure out what the next step is, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go double check the thing because we need to make uh 2 hands. We need to make 2 of these and where's the other one? It's not already up there, so it can't be there already. There it is. We need 2 of them and 1 of them. We could start making them at least. So you need 2 of them. You don't. So you need, okay, so we need 16 redstone. I'm going to take a wild guess that it's like a prep. If it gets to that point and there's stuff it can put on it, it will just put it on automatically. I don't need to like manually do it. Right? Okay. Let's do it them. We need 2, 3 of them, which we have 8, so we can make 3 now. One of them, 3 of them. That needs a hand. That needs 2 of these. No, wait, 1 of these. And an iron. Them. What does the brass hand need? So 2, 4, 8 brass, and then okay. That's right. We don't need it right this second. So we need 2 iron plates, and we need 8 copper, brass plates, right? Which we don't have brass plates being made, but we have infinite brass. We just make, so 8 would be 16 brass. Right? Right. And then we need 2 brass plates. No, we need 2 iron plates, sorry. So we do them 2 with them 2, which makes 2 of these. Then them. No, we need, what was it? 2 of them. With 2 of these to mix them. And them plus them equals 2 of them, which is what we wanted. And then we need 1 of them with this to make this. And that's that done. Okay. Now we just need to figure out how we get them to drop in. We need to go up and then down, or I think we do. I think we drop them into the top. We can have the process happen like here, maybe. We go from you to you, and from you to you, like that, right? So we need them turn in the right direction, right? We have you spitting out onto there. Then we need the hand, right? And then the stamp, like that, right? I need to figure out how we are going to input it. We also can have them like turned round, right? Right? So they're all connected, so we just need to put 1 into the side. So now we just need to figure out how we have them filtering in, because I've got a feeling they're all going to be filtered in. No, we don't need the last one filtered into. We just need the 2 hands filtered into. So we need to go down to the bottom, figure out how we do that. I think we need to definitely put a filter into it. Right. We also need to make sure we've got 2 logs and the ability to make a double chest. Which we do. right? So we can have it go in. How have we got these shooting into here? It's just filtered in. It's just shoot it in. Do we have any more shoots left? We have one. Shoot. Okay. We can probably put these away then, actually. I'm going to make just 4 more. So we need 4 and 4. Actually, we'll take 2. So, and here we need a double chest. Like this. Right. Like that. Right. That can get filter. So we need, how many of them filter things we need as well? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. We just need 1. Question is, can you shoot in from the top? Probably. Okay, so we need. Now we need to figure out how we're going to do this. That. Let me just check. That's 4 blocks up. Right? Which means here would be 3, here would be 2, here would be 1. So it needs to be here. Means that should work. From there to there should be fine. There you go. Okay, so we need. Ooh. Then we need you going like this. Right? And then we need one coming from here. Ah. Then we need one going from here to here. Like that. Okay, so that's that one done. Right? And then yeah. Like that. Okay. So that all makes sense. Right? In my head, that all works. I've already got a chute up there, that's fine. So now we just need to make all of these go the right direction. And then we need to make 3 of the andesite things, which we can easily do. Okay, so you need to be going that way. So you can get a... we can get... wait, like... 32. You can get a... that. Right. Right. That's you go in the right direction. Yeah. Okay, so now... that and that's going the right way. Right. Which means if we do here, that's now going the right way. Right? Perfect, we're now down to this one. Right? There you go. Which then, if we was to just do this, and then this, that's now them three going the right way, right? It'd probably be better if we can get it this side, actually. Right? If we can get them to actually work in, then we're already down to this corner. Right? Right? Because we can get these two easily connected. Right? By just oh, actually, you know what, we could, because we could just wire these up like this, right? So they'll both be going the same direction, and then we just get these doing this. No, but then that one won't be able to do it, right? We need to figure out a plan here. I think we need to do another 2 gearboxes. If we can get like 2 gearboxes and the last one being here, we can then go out both ways and they'll both be going the same direction, right? Is my plan. Right. We should only need 2 more gearboxes. Okay. And then that should be it then. Because my thought process is, if you put it in one end, it then reverses the polarity, right? So it'll change it from going from left to right, right? But if we was to put one like here, right, and then here, it would then reverse it and then reverse it. So this would then be going the right way, which means this would also be going the right way. Right, in my head. This is now going to be going the right way, which means all we have to do realistically now is connect these two, and then that's going to be going the right way. then we can connect these two, right? Oh no. Ooh. This side's still going to be tricky. Even if we do that, and that's correct, this side's still going to be tricky as shit. Right? Because you could obviously get one to work, but it's the second one working at the same time, which is the problem. Which might mean the only plan we have is to also double gearbox it. So you need to get another double gearbox. Right? That might be the only other option we have. Because if we double gearbox it from this, like here, bam, this will be going the right way, and then we can get one going there to go the right way. So that might be it. And then that should be it done then. We will have a look. We will double check. So we're going to need 2, that'll make 8 for the thing, and then 2 for the thing. There you go. We need 2 to go down, 2 to be made into you, which then turns into 8 of you, right? Which then if we do that, that turns into the 2 of you, which then that with 2 of them make these, right? Which then should mean, if our math is correct, if we put that there and that there, right? And then we was to do 1 here, and then 1 here. That's going the wrong way. Perfect. That going the right way? Yeah, that's going dun 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 dun, and that's going boom boom boom. They're going the wrong way though. These are going down. Ooh, I didn't think about that. These need to be going the opposite way of everything else. Fucking hell, this is going to be complicated as shit. Okay. So these need to be going the opposite way. Okay, so we've got them going the correct way. So we need another gearbox here, which will make them go the right way then, right? Then we do another gearbox here, which will make these go the right way. Right. We're like, we're there but we're not there, right? We're there but we're not there. Then we need another gearbox. Wait, no. Wait. That's being flipped too many times now. No, it has to be flipped. Does it? Wait. Let me just let's see if we can do this in a cleaner way. So okay, so you work. Okay, which also makes you work. Right? So what does that do to you? That makes you go the wrong way. But if I was to put down a gearbox here, then you would go the right way. Okay? So now you're going the right way. But you would be going the wrong way. But if I was to go and put a gearbox here, you'd be going the right way, but you'd be going the wrong way. Okay. What if I was to put a gearbox here? Right? What if I was to put a gearbox here? And then do this. Right? So that's made, oh fuck me. That's made, okay, that's made you go, that means this one is going bam, 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 which is, this is the right way. That is going, I need to start seeing the stats. That's going that way, this way, this way, this way. Just this one needs to be moving the right way now. Which we can either do with, that's not going to work. How are we doing that then? If I get rid of you. You and me also going the wrong way anyway. But what if I just put a gearbox here? You're then not instantly going the wrong way. So I need you to be flipped. We do need another gearbox. Because you being flipped is perfect. Like that. Right. We need another gearbox here, but that's not going to work because that's there. So we could do one. Where's my? It's there. We could do one back, right? So we could put you to there, you to there, no, a you to you, right? And we could put the gearbox like here, and then another one here. No, because that's not going to work. How do we do this then? What about this one? Aha, so if I was to have it here, right? That's going to make this one go the correct way. But this one's not going to be going the correct way. How do I do this? How do I figure this fucking glop out? We could just do it on the... Again, we can't even do that, can we? Oh, we could. We could just do it on the outside. Because that works for there, right? That works for there. We could have it here instead. Right? Let's go make two more... Let's go make two more gearboxes. think this should be it. Because if we can make this one go the right direction, we are done then, basically. Right? It's just going to affect that, right? So that's going to be spinning this way, which is where we want it to be spinning. So if we was to just take you, we'll put you down here instead. And then just one here. Okay. So I think that's done then. Because we've got this one going the right way. This goes out this way and then up. This one goes out, down, right, down, left, up. Okay, so that's right now. That's done. Right? That is fucking done. Now we need 3, 4 of the everyday conveyor belt line things, which again I think is super easy to make. I think we just need 2 of these, right? I think is all we need. So it's 2 of them with 2 of them makes 4 of these, right? So I think that's it. I think that legitimately is the train track done. We'll double check, but I'm pretty certain that's the train track's done. So this is them coming in, right? This is the iron coming out. This is the iron coming out, right? They're now holding iron, right? Now, if I was to do this, this should be spooting out out these. No. Okay. Stop. Okay, so why doesn't that work? Oh. Why doesn't that work, I say? I think I understand why that doesn't fucking work. Is it possibly, right, just off the top of my head because these things aren't plugged in? I'm going to say that might have something to do with it, but I might also be wrong. Okay, so how do we plug these fuckers in then? What's the best way to plug these fuckers in? So they're not directly above that, so that's not a possibility. We could just fucking cog it from there. Do make like 20 cogs and just cog it. I mean, so going like that's 8, 16. Do this right. Just make 24 cogs. We'll make 20. Right, we could just cog it. It's probably the best way I can think of doing it. Just cheapest. Right. Right, the cheapest way I can think of doing it would be just like this. Right. And then we can just cog it all the way. And hope that that works. And then do... So they're all working now. So now let's try it. There you go. Okay. Now we can... I think if I pick one of these up, it's going to pick up a quest. Yep, told you. Yep. Okay, so while we're chilling now, let's go and get so you'll find cogs this done, and a site as well can go back in there. We can also take off train tracks. Yeah, it's the cardboard that I'm confused about. Go dig. Do you want to do 2 stacks? 3 stacks? 2. We'll do 2 stacks. And we'll go back and do it. Yeah, whack them in there. So now, I think our next plan on the list is going to be, we're going to get rid of all of the stuff on here for this stuff, so that's wiped, right? I think our next plan of action is actually saying that. I was just thinking about it. Do you know what we should do inside of this? Right? I've just thought about it. What we should do is you should take out two of these sections, right? So we should take out like this whole back row of stands, right? And pots and flowers. Right? Right? I'll change you for you. Oh, fuck. Of course, I'll put it outside. Right? And then what we should do right, is we should have that back row for right. We should have this back row for trees, right? So we'll do like a bunch of chests. We'll make how many? How many chests should we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do 7 chests. Right? Seven chests means 7 botany pots. Right? 7 botany pot hoppers, sorry. How many would 7 chests be? So 7 chests would be... So it's 2 logs per chest, so it's 7 times 2, so I think 14 logs. Right? And then... hopper botany pot. Right? So I need 7 chests, right? Here's the plan, right? It's a place where we do plants, right? It's a plant and harvesting place. So why would we not have constant trees being grown in here, right? So we'd have 1 right like that. Right, have 7 different types of trees being grown, right? Which means we can bin this, we can bin this, we can bin this, right? To get these, we need 7 of these. Do botany pot thingy too. He needs right. So we can bin 3, right? So we need 7 of each of these. 7 of each of these is a smelted one of these, which is 4. So 7. First we do 7 times 5, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then 35 times 4. Uh, 35 times 4 is so 70, 120, right? 120 clay. We have 40 already. Right? The 140 would be over 2 stacks, right? See how many have I got? 100 and... Wait, so we need 140, right? We need 5 times 7, which is 35, and then 35 times 4, which is 70, 140. Okay. Right. We now have 160. So we should be able to make 35 blocks out of this, right? Right, because 35 then divided by 7 should be 5. It's 7, 14, 28, 35, yeah. Okay. So that should be the right amount we need. Right. So we've got the right amount of that. Right. But we still need the hopper, which is... Oh wait, we have to make another 7 chests then, don't we? Yes, we do. Hey. That's how many of that we need. Right. Which means we need a bunch more chests. So we need how many? 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Right, so that should make 7 chests. Right. Yeah, and that, this, and this are all the exact amount we need. Now we just need, oh, actually, we can already turn them into 7 of these, right? Okay, so we are gonna go up to floor above. We're gonna try and use all this glass. We probably will end up using all the glass because it'll probably fill out like a line and a half because we're gonna need to get another stack of this. Fucking hell. Get me off. You can't walk on these things. You can't walk on these things. Hey. The stack of glass should be efficient. Can you get the fuck out of my glorp factory, please, sir? Jesus, people, just in my glorp factory. Time. It's 11. Okay, so I've got about an hour and a half. I know I said I'd be going till about 3 today, but I completely forgot about some things happening. And yeah, I'm now not going to be on for as long because of that. Okay, so we need to get another stack of glass. We'll get another stack. And that should do the top roof. And then that'll be it then. That'll be that glorp building made, done, signed off. actually. I've just thrown them in the river, and I've just realised there's no point. I could just give the seeds to the chickens to make 2 more chickens, right? Right. No. It's not the end of the world. Is it still going? No, they're finished. Perfect. We'll take you, and we'll take you, and then we'll split 32 in there, 32 in there. And now we should be able to do this with this. Is it like that and that? To make 7 of them, right? And now we need 7 different types of plants that are probably like quite. So we'll do peach, right? Lime, apple, right? That's 3. And then we can see how much they have to buy. So trees, cherry. Okay, let's do 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. So you get 3. Yeah, 4 would actually be perfect. So can we get a we'll get dragon fruit, right? We'll get mango. We'll get passion fruit. And I'll get cherry, please. Right. Thank you, sir. So we can get each one of these just constantly forever making these types of food, right? Right. Now we need 7 pieces of dirt. Right. This is where I find out that these type of saplings don't work in this specific thing. Yep, I don't think these type of saplings work in these specific things. So this is fun. That was fun. That was a waste of a bunch of emeralds, wasn't it? Lol. At least we have these different types of trees now. We can at least have like the other trees come in. We'll have a jungle and oak and all this shit. We'll have these all come in, which is fun. So we'll get like a oak. We'll get a. We'll try a palm. We'll get an oak. We'll get a palm. We'll put these trees down here. We'll get a birch, a jungle, dark oak. We'll try these. Right. We got a palm, no. Oak, yes, but a palm, no. A birch, yes. A jungle, yes. And a dark oak, yes. So it's only vanilla stuff. Means we can do the ones that we're more likely to use multiple times. So we'll do we'll put another birch, put another jungle, another dark oak. Right? Birch, jungle, dark oak. And then we go there you go. Just like that. Cool. So that's whatever making you. You've got two stacks, a stack of glass. Let's go and see if a stack is worth it. If not, we can go and get the exact amount we need now, because I think a stack should be good. If not, we can always just go and grab the exact amount, because we won't need any more than like a quarter of a stack, so we can count. And then yeah, I will look into the Ribbit mod. But I think our next plan is to go and make everything in the create book, right? We need two. Wait, it's 3, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 more sand, and then we'll be done with the upstairs. And then we can start. We can start doing the other stuff while it's smelting. Realistically. We'll end at about 1. We'll end in about 1 hour and 20. So, the question is, once we've done the upstairs, we're going to start doing the stuff out of the create book. Start just making the stuff out of the create book. right? Which is what we're going to start doing now. So schematic table will read and write. Or share items with it. Okay. Yeah, so let's do this way. So this says to start with a new create item, you need cardboard. With this pressing pulp will be made for mixing 4 saplings and water in a mixing machine and a basin. You can combine cardboard to make blocks of cardboard, which can be made, which makes a new item in create cardboard armor. Right, packager. Right, and these cardboard packages make no sense. This doesn't make any sense. There are 4 varieties. This is the whole train section. Works similar to linear chassis. It connects to other radiant chassis, but everything else changes. The flour is ground in nether. You could just make them. There's nothing else here that I'm desperate to make infinite of, right? This stuff here I would love to do, but the cardboard thing doesn't make any sense to me. Don't understand how any of these cardboard packages are different in any way, but you need one to make one. So this I feel like I'm never going to be able to make. It just doesn't make any sense because every one that I click on, you need another one to make this one. Right? I would love to do like packaging stuff for later in the game, but I don't know if I can. You know what I mean? What's a piston extension pole? So it's that sort of stuff like that I could probably make and then throw away. Machine piston. This stuff down here is all train based. Rotational power stuff. So this could probably be made hand crank. 3 planks and alloy. Right, we can probably make one of them. We have any planks there. I'm hoping we have some wood at least. So what do we want? What did we want? We wanted 3 planks and an andesite alloy. To make a crank. Right. You can take all of this stuff out. Right, because this is none of this is actually create based. Right? Then we know we can put them upstairs. We could take the buckets with us because they're not create based. They can go upstairs. And we'll take the hopper because that's also not a create only thing. The lever, it's not create only. The soul fire, also not create only. All of this other stuff though is create only, right? So all of the rest of this can go in its respective places. But we are going to need an andesite alloy. Then we go oi 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 with a oi to make you. And crank. Right. And then next, I think we'll just do windmill. Right. We're gonna make a windmill because we don't need one in that building. We might make one in the future, but right this second we don't need to make one. Granite. Granite. Wood. I think this should be in the wood section. And then this is all just glorp. So this could all go in the glorpy chests. We don't know where they're going, sort of chests, which is in here. Right. Okay, what's this part? This needs a slab, that looks like a cobblestone at the first one. Cobblestone or a stone? No, that's definitely that at the end is definitely just a diorite. So diorite, a slab, and a shaft. Okay, we can do that. Diorite, a slab, and a shaft. We can go and put all the slimes upstairs. Shift. And then we'll take a windmill, which is tough fabric, which again is industrial hemp fibers, right? Plus 2 sticks and a thingy. Okay, so we can take one of these. We can go and get 2 sticks. Get some industrial hemp. You are the slime chest. Well, actually, is it 2 sticks we need, or is it multiple? There's actually 3 sticks we need. 3 sticks. And then 8 hemp stuff. Hey. Thank you. Advanced machine train drive. So we need a chain drive with an electronic tube. So we need some more sandpaper. We need 8, 1, and then 1 of these. We need 1 of them sandpaper, which we can definitely make. Okay, what is next on the old list? Clutch. Let's make a fucking clutch then, shall we? So that, and that. Easily done. Easily fucking done. Wait, is it redstone? And then everything else over this side. But yeah, I need to think about what my next thing is gonna be. Do we do more tech stuff, or do we do a storage thing? Do we do like basic storage or applied logistics, or that's extended of advanced logistics? This is after, I think, applied logistics. I think it's a part of the same thing. Refined storage, right? Which I think is the sort of more basic of a one we do, or do we go for like Steam Age? Do we set like a Steam Age thing where we end up with stuff that we've not tried before? Electronic Age, right? Digital Age end game stuff. Do we start that sort of thing, or do we even go like all the way to the start and go like beginning sections, right, with stuff that we're beginning with? Right? Do we start off doing like beginners set stuff? Right? I think we might even do that, you know, just to make it more fun. We might go through like all the chapters. So we go welcome a bonus board that's for killing specific things. We gain a sword and a thing for you. We gain XP for making you, and then we kill skeletons, kill Enderman, stuff like that. You get a reward plus 100 things. That's bonus. Ticks and building tips. Sorry, we can do building tips ones. Right. We can then do tips and tricks. Easy villagers. MO profession. I don't know what this is. This is a building gadget. Building gadget stuff like this. We can start doing this. Right. We can start the chapters. All the modules sort of thing, and this sort of stuff, and then creative, which is, I think we have to be in creative for this. Yeah, we've got a lot, obviously, as you can see on here. We've got a hell of a lot still to do. Right, we might even go into some magic. We might do some like farming magic, which Could be there is like farming. I know there is. Or we could dive into something that we know we need. Like we know we need a lot of redstone, right? Because redstone is one thing we can't make with create. And I think we can make it through like I think it's the thermarage, this stuff. We can make redstone through this. So we could start this sort of process to start getting redstone infinitely. Um or something else, you know what I mean? This is resources. This is the one. This one. But this is the resource one, right? And this one basically allows you to make anything. So whatever you can think of, you can then just make with flowers. So if you want to go and make, for example, just on the top of my head, fucking zombie parts, you can make zombie seeds. If you want to make ender poles, you can make it from ender things. If you want to make there's even diamonds and crystal diamond seeds and emerald seeds and stuff that you really desperately want to make. There's a bunch of shit. There's even like all this really uber shit. And then there's also creative stuff. But yeah, we could also go down this path. We could go down food and farming, making cakes, making a stand, making milk, making eggs, making stuff. Getting the making kitchen stuff, like doing all the kitchen, making a whole kitchen set, doing some fishing. But yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go next. I'm thinking we just go down the list of stuff now. I did not mean to pin. How did I pin a quest? I don't even know how I pinned that quest. Bounty tips? No, bounty board. How did I pin that quest? I accidentally pressed that instead of that. Okay, that's how I pinned the quest. That's pretty cool. Yeah. There's a bunch we can do. Um. We need a Shafton, I think. Okay, cool. We can get downstairs and get them. It's the same. It's just got a name. So we're gonna throw this sword away just because that sword's got a name. Literally, that's the only reason we're gonna keep this sword. Redstone, and then we put the thing away, and then we look at the next thing we can make. Redstone. Hey, let's make this. So we need 8 redstone. We need to go into the nether. So yeah, we can have a think, because again, we're not going to be playing this again until Saturday. So I can have a little think about what my plan is next Saturday. Obviously, I think we're going to make it on this side of the map as well. So we need to figure out how big we want whatever building we're making. Right? Because I don't want it all clustered in that corner. So we need to flatten out an area next time. We want to get more glorp, more magic, storage area, and we make this place bigger. We continue our storage here, but we make it bigger. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think storage feels like the best way to do it, right? Because we can, if we can have it in like Planet Logistics or somewhere where everything's in one place, or we slowly build up. We do basic stuff, and then we make a Planet Logistics after that. We'll figure it out. So. The rest of everything we need is upstairs, right? We need a iron plate, which is upstairs. We need brass, which is upstairs. Right, iron plate, which is upstairs. Brass, which is upstairs, and a cog, which we have here. We also need a stripped log. Wait, did I not do what I wanted to do with it? I don't think I did. I think it gave up halfway, which is fun. But it's fine. We got all the pieces now, so it's not like we need. We're gonna have to come downstairs anyway, right? Because there you go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. So it's that plus that, and then that plus that plus that. Okay, so that's all of that done. No, I'm not collecting all rewards. That's mental. Again, item vault feels like a great thing. Well, now not new will be used. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what this was. Let's see how this works. So item vault can use the storage amount of items. Hover, however, content cannot be added. It has to be any content has to be transferred by both inserts. Okay. 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 So I'm actually. So it has to be inserted into here. Wait. However, content cannot be added or taken automatically. Have to be transferred. Can both insert and be exited from container. So you can't just pick it out. It has to be inserted using a thing and then X like taken out using a thing. So my plan was maybe I like swap this for a thing, but if I have to exit it as well, then maybe that won't work. Unless it can be used with like a redstone signal, right? Unless I can have like a redstone signal be used as part of it. Okay, so I'm gonna add this on to here so I know what I'm making next. I'm gonna take this off like this. But yeah, that is going to be. I know. I said I was gonna do till a certain time, but it turns out plans have been shifted again, which is great. I think I'm going to end now. I will be back on tomorrow with our next Jingle Gem games, and tomorrow I'm 19% certain I've got nothing on, so like nothing that I physically have to do. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow for a longer. It'll probably be about the same time we start. It might be a little bit later, but we'll be on for a little bit longer because I don't have to go and actually do stuff tomorrow. Or the rest of the week up until Saturday and Sunday at least. So that's good. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with Gatekeeper, I think the game is. Yeah, I'm sorry this is such a short episode. I just didn't. I completely forgot about the stuff I had to do today until literally last night before I went to bed. Where I was like, shit, this is a thing now, isn't it? So yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back again next time we play this game. We're gonna try and do more of this and finish off the create thing. But we're also gonna start another set. We might start with the beginning, right, and get the beginning set done. Which again, we're probably not going to use most of it, but like the archaeology, we have no idea about, which will be good to learn. The Nether stuff, again, we haven't really ever done. Killing this guy and killing this guy might be something we have to do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a